Well, hi, everybody. My name's Connie Urquhart, and I am the library director at the Camas Public Library. And today I'm here with Elliot Stapleton and Christopher Knipes, and we are part of the City of Camas Resource Helpline. And that is something that the city has decided to offer as we come together as a community to fight the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. And normally on a Monday through Saturday, we would be helping the community at the library, but now we are at home taking your calls and doing what we can in this fight. So I'm going to ask Elliot and Christopher some questions, and they're going to tell you a little bit more about the helpline and our volunteers and some of the calls that we've received. So I'll start with you, Christopher. Can you tell me about the helpline, the history, and our volunteers?
Helpline was established a little over 2 weeks ago. The number is 360-382-1300. Working with the mayor, we're using our database to provide three basic services to Camas residents. These include grocery pickups, prescription pickups, and what I've called a friendly check-in. Hey, how you doing? Basically, if these are for people that cannot get out of the house for whatever reason. Currently, we have, I believe, 25 plus volunteers in our database. They are grouped under specific interests. In addition to the three that we have, there's other things as well, but we're just focusing on those three so far. It's a mixed group, all ages. There's couples. Several of the calls I've had, families have done things together. So it's been very interesting talking to these people, and I'm very excited that the library staff is able to do this for the City of Camas.
Wonderful. And you mentioned the three things that, primary things that the Resource Helpline offers, but I know that people are calling just to have questions answered too, which of course is kind of the library's bread and butter. We are an information source. So Elliot, can you tell me about some of the kinds of questions that you've been able to answer for people?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's true. I think people were excited to have someone just to talk to make a call and ask a question. So yeah, outside those three areas, I've received a call that it was a friend who, or someone calling on behalf of their friend who needed some resources to address their rent, who was kind of coming up short. They're a small business owner, and her friend just wanted to provide some kind of resources for her. So we were able to, do some research and follow up and provide some assistance kind of at the city and state level. And another example of something that was kind of outside those three areas was we got a call recently from a mother who was a little disappointed because her daughter, who was turning 6 years old, her party got canceled. And so she decided to host a kind of social distancing friendly party by having her daughter and family on the front yard of their home. And they're gonna create a little parade of friends and people that wanted to wish this girl happy birthday. And so she just called up the helpline. It was a unique call. We weren't expecting something like this, but she said, if you'd be willing, if your volunteers would be willing to come by and wish my daughter happy birthday, that would mean a lot. And we were very taken with the story. It was really nice. And so we were more than happy to see if there'd be any volunteers or even staff that'd like to go and wish this girl happy birthday.
I myself was one of those people who was taken with the story, and it turned out she was in my neighborhood. And so I went down there and wished her a happy birthday. And boy, there was a long line of cars, and some of them had decorated their cars like it was a parade. And it was truly a real demonstration of community. So it was cute because they had some of them would come up and they would say, "Oh, look, honey, it's somebody you know," because there were so many people that she didn't know that had just come out to wish a little girl happy birthday. So that was neat.
Very nice.
Christopher, you have a couple of stories of people who've called with real, genuine needs, and volunteers who've stepped forward and pooled their money together to get groceries, and some real outstanding examples of community as well.
Yes, I have. My first grocery call was for an older gentleman who he had recently suffered a mild heart attack, was not able to leave the house, and he was looking for a grocery pickup. And I went to our database and found a person that was going to do both pickups for groceries and prescriptions. Called her. She was overwhelmed, very excited to be called, and was immediately going to call the guy back to determine what he needed. And she and her several of her friends had actually already gotten together, pooled their money, and had a pool of funds available to buy groceries for someone if the need arose. So it turned out that this gentleman had not had a chance to go to the bank, didn't have any cash. So the volunteers actually purchased his groceries for him and brought them to him, and they have enough funds left over for a couple more trips like that, they said. And she was so eager to help that she said because he was looking for some light housekeeping and stuff too, and she said if she had, and like change his bedding, and she said if she had necessary clothing and stuff, she would have done that as well. So the response has just been overwhelming and very, very nice.
Wow. Well, there's no doubt about it. We sure have a great community here in Camas. And again, if you'd like to help, or if you need help, the number is 360-382-1300, 1300. And our operators, our library staff, are standing by 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. But you can always leave a voicemail anytime that we're not officially on duty. So, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And with that, I want to wish Elliot and Christopher a great afternoon and thank them for their time today.
Thanks, Connie.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.